thought I was hanging up the video. So that was a conversation with my mom, my adopted mother out in Massachusetts. We keep in touch quite often. She's been very instrumental in my recovery and in my single motherhood, I guess you could say. I don't know that I would have been able to get through a lot of the things that I've had to deal with over the last 3 or 4 years without her help and her support. So yeah, that's what that was. Yeah, my brain is just on a overdrive right now. I am, I don't know, disturbed by something. Not quite sure what. So I'm going to try to go home and regroup and try to get back into another space in my head, because right now it's not a very good one. I'm just kind of jumping all over the place in my head. I should be out working right now. I need to raise money to pay for my pods unit that's been sitting in my backyard for the past 3 or 4 months, thinking that I was going to be able to be moved in a month or two, thinking I was doing the smart thing by putting the pods in my yard so I could slowly pack it. It seems to have just sort of hindered my plans somehow to move on. Just haven't been able to find what I need. It's very difficult going into trying to rent property that is respectful and what I need for my lifestyle when I have such a rocky rental history situation. Not that I don't pay rent. My rent's been paid early or on time every month for the past 15 to 20 years. It's just that the landlords involved in my last couple properties were less than honest, and that's being nice, and used the information they had about me and my family to their advantage and really screwed me over, going above and beyond whatever they needed to do to make it look like I was somehow either irresponsible or damaged the property, which was never damaged, and found ways to keep me from getting the evidence I needed to prove my case, I guess you could say. And unfortunately here in California, most situations involving landlord and tenant, they always favor the landlord first. And unfortunately, there are a lot of crooked landlords out here, so that usually favors them. And it's really complicated, but it really screws with my future, because I am a very good tenant. I take very good care of the property. I don't damage things. I leave the property in better condition than it was when I moved in. And I pay my rent every month, early or on time. And yet the last 2 properties I rented kept my security deposits. And one of them, I had a great lawsuit against the individual crooked landlord, more than many properties to speak of, made her money off of screwing people. And because she had a MD behind her name, it was her word against my word in the beginning. And because I kept such great records, once she got word of my lawsuit against her, she started harassing my family out east. And at the time, my father was actually very ill and dying in the hospital. And at the time, it was just something that my family didn't want to deal with, so I was advised to back out of the lawsuit so that my father could pass quietly and peacefully, which is also something the crooked landlord had wind of, and knew she could succeed at keeping my deposit by harassing them and getting them to get me to drop the case. I still have the entire representation put together and kept in a file with pictures and proof and bank records and everything else. This woman would have been shut down. But once again, justice in my life does not ever prevail. And I always get the short end of shit all the time, whether I'm at fault or not. And most of the time I'm not. But yet, it looks as though I am. So that is also very frustrating. Very frustrating. So I'm here at the house, and I'm going to try and pull myself together so I can go to work. My head is just all over the place. I need to do something to calm my head down. I think I need to take a little break. This is how it is, though. This is how it goes for me. I could be totally cool and fine 1 minute, and then for apparently no reason at all, I'm a emotional wreck. I can say this for certainty. I hate this place. I hate it. I hate my neighborhood. I hate the struggles I have with my neighbors being decent fucking human beings. Only looking out for their own. Only looking out for themselves and their own. And they call me a racist. Yeah, how does that work now? You think you're better than me, but I'm the racist. Whatever. This is my life. Yep, this is what it means to be me. All over the place. All the time. Trying to maintain an honest life, an honest way of life. There's just always somebody or something getting in the way, man. Making it difficult. That's what my experience is most of the time. Everything is difficult. Like, even the little things. So, here I go, trying to pull myself together and be normal again. If there is such a thing. So, peace out for now.